Streaming, rock and roll. Welcome, capital raisers. We're here to chat it up about the
It's not, we
strategic
are not
capital
there
raise.
yet. We are
It
not there
says
yet. We're
it
not,
says streaming live on YouTube on my end.
not yet, not
I
yet.
see it on my end too.
Okay, there we go now. We are
Streaming,
live now.
rock
Hey
and
guys,
roll.
how are
Welcome,
you
capital
guys?
raisers. We're here to
We're
You're
not,
gonna have to turn down the volume
we're
on your
not there yet.
YouTube, or else you're gonna
We're
get an
not there.
echo.
We're
It
not
says streaming live on YouTube on my end. I can hear myself talking. This is hilarious.
That's awesome.
Strategic Capital Raise Summit is the topic of discussion for today. Very pumped up to present my very good friends, both my friends, Vinki Loomba and Tyler Chester, the man, the myth, the legend, the super stud about mindset. You guys need to check out Elevate Podcast. It is one of my favorite, if not my favorite podcast. It's all about mindset and entrepreneurship and elevating your consciousness and your business and your capital raising. Anyhow, that's what this conference is going to be about too. So that's probably why we're so much in alignment. We're going to have incredible speakers: Richard Wilson, Ellie Perlman, Jeff Greenberg, Marcin Droz. I mean, the list goes on and on. I could little rattle off about 54 names here. It's going to be absolutely incredible. What am I most excited about? Probably the fund to fund attorneys panel and learning from Richard Wilson, of course, because he teaches raising capital and, of course, how to work with family offices. What about you guys? What are you interested in?
Tyler, you want to share with us? I'm really excited about your session. You're going to be talking about mindset and how to use your mind to achieve the success or dream about it where you want it to be. That's one of my favorite sessions as well. So if you can share with us.
Well, listen, we all have this beautiful supercomputer called our mind. And, if you really think about it, if you really dig into it, we're using only a tiny fraction of its potential, most of us. And so, one of the things that I love about our industry is that it attracts people who have an abundance mindset and recognize that there's always another level. There's always something to grow into. There's always new opportunities. There's a lot of optimism in our industry. And I love that it attracts those type of people. But what it also attracts are people who are willing to, invest time, energy, resources into themselves. And, to be able to find sort of that next gear, to be able to find that next level, to be able to create that life that they want. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, real estate is a vehicle towards creating a life that we want. And, to create those conditions, we've got to make sure that our hardware and that our system is set up and designed properly to be able to optimize. And ultimately, mindset, is really all about understanding your perspectives and how you're behaving as a result of those perspectives. And many of these are subconscious and really, sort of operating underneath the surface. And what I'm going to be allowing our participants and people who show up to this conference to do is to prime themselves to be able to receive the amazing gifts, to open the opportunities and open the doors that we have in this market, in the future market, and for many, many years, and really for the rest of their life, so that they can step into exponential growth. And that's the beautiful thing about real estate is it's not linear. None of this has to be linear. We can step into exponential growth, but it really all starts with how are we sort of interacting with the thoughts in our mind, the hardware, the software, so on and so forth. And we're going to be talking about those things. And I'm excited about that. I'm excited about what you guys have done. You've put together an unbelievable set of speakers from across the country, some internationally, if I'm not mistaken, some of the most well-known and most respected people in this space and beyond. And so I think you're going to have so much in terms of just tactical guidance for people to really drink from that fire hose and take action. But you're also going to be walking away with a perspective shift so that who you are from day one to the end of the conference is different. And the opportunities that you attract as a result will be very different. I think you're going to be very excited about that.
I'm really pumped up for your session. It's all about mindset, like you said, and our experiences, they define us who we are. And once we start understanding that, and once we get aware, we are able to connect ourselves better with ourselves. And then that takes us to the next level. Oh my God, I'm super excited about that. So Ruben, oh my God, you are already excited. We could see that.
Yeah, I'm jumping out of my...
telling us about all the sessions. What is your one favorite one that you're looking forward to?
Wow. So I'm very interested in launching my own fund. So there's going to be a lot of content around funds, a fund to fund attorneys panel, a fund managers panel, and a customizable funds panel. So we're going to be getting a lot of education in that particular space. I'm very interested in that. And also the debt fund, right? So we have a debt fund panel. I'm very curious about launching my own debt fund. So we're going to be chatting it up with a few speakers about that, including Lane Schoenberger and the guys from passiveinvesting.com. Dan Hanford and his crew are going to be representing. So this is going to be a blast. But I would probably say what I think we're trying to accomplish here, because I interviewed a gentleman, 80-year-old Sam Freshman, who started syndicating in the 1960s. He bought one building, a high rise in downtown Los Angeles, for $1 million, and a couple of years later, he sold it for $2 million. That building today is worth $100 million. Wow. And he told me, he's like, man, I've gone through numerous real estate cycles, and one thing that I've realized that everybody that I've known that has gone through this business for that long has two regrets. I wish I would have bought more real estate, and I wish I wouldn't have sold it so soon. So right now, it's very challenging to raise capital for some people if they don't have the right strategies. And this is what this whole event is about, is like, how do we get our hands on creating more assets for ourselves, for our bloodline, and to help other people create generational wealth along the way. And right now is an ideal time to buy real estate, but you have to have the tools, the systems, and capital raising processes. So we're excited to bring that to you. Go to strategiccapitalraise.com right now and get your free tickets. We're going to have some great bonuses. Family Office Club Super Summit Miami, we're going to be giving away a free ticket to that $6,500 ticket for the Miami Super Summit to our VIPs. And we're also going to be giving one to the New York City Super Summit, and plus some other giveaways. So definitely check that out, strategiccapitalraise.com. And I'm really pumped up. Like, I'm literally jumping out of my seat talking to you guys about it.
That's right. And then it's like we all are talking, it's like a buffet out there for 2 days. For information buffet, I would say. So you pick and choose what session you like, or you're welcome to stay throughout both days. And also that way you'll be included to our daily raffles. Like Ruben mentioned, we're gonna be raffling off the Super Summit, the Family Office Club Super Summit, as well as the Family Office Club private masterminds, couple of them. So there's gonna be multiple opportunities to connect with the high net worth elite professionals in the industry, and listening to all these speakers out there. Everybody's going to be sharing tons of information, so many golden nuggets. Oh my God, I'm super excited. I don't even know what I'm going to be doing. I guess I'm just going to have my recorder on.
You're going to be hosting.
And get that information, just piling that up later on and trying to figure it out. But don't forget, there's not these 2 days that you have to get all the information and soak in. We're going to be having recordings for all these sessions. You're welcome to upgrade yourself to the VIP level. You're going to have a lifetime access to our recordings and the connections to our speakers as well, lifetime access. So you might want to tap into that. So don't forget, go to strategiccapitalraise.com today and register if you haven't already.
Yeah. A lot of times you guys have to pay thousands and thousands of dollars to go see these people speak live and access them. You're going to be getting that here for $97 if you get the recordings, or free if you just go to strategiccapitalraise.com. Make sure and get your tickets now. Awesome job, guys.
Tyler, you wanted to say something at the last minute?
I was just going to say, I mean, Ruben, one thing you said was this is a great time to buy real estate. I couldn't agree more. And I hear it all the time. It's extremely difficult to raise capital. Okay, perhaps that's true in some circles, but it doesn't have to be true. It doesn't have to be true for you. That capital is out there. It's waiting to be untapped. And really, to be able to capture these opportunities, this is one of the most, if not the most valuable skill set in our industry. So I definitely recommend folks, show up, pour into yourself. You will not regret it. I'm excited to be a part of it.
Thank you. Go to strategiccapitalraise.com now and get your ticket. See you guys later.
Bye, guys.